Hey guys, welcome to Not So Random Chat, the nighttime live stream where we talk about whatever we want to. So, settle in and grab your libation. It could be your wine or tea or coffee or whatever you want to drink. And let's just sit back and chill. I'll be with you in a moment. Are you guys ready? Okay, well, so am I. So let's get into it. Here I come. Hola from the west side. Happy Sunday, y'all. And first and foremost, let me just say to all the 49er fans out there, y'all have nothing to be ashamed of. Your team put on a valiant effort. They took this into overtime. But congratulations have to be given to Kansas City Chiefs for doing it back to back. So let me come on camera, y'all. Hold on. All right, because you know we come on camera over here. We come on camera over here. So now let's hold on one second, because I gotta look at the chat on my phone. Okay, so let's talk about the halftime show. Let's talk about Usher. What y'all think? What do y'all think of Usher's? What did they give him? 15 minutes? Something in my eye. Let me hold up. I liked Alicia Keys is rocking the braids again, because y'all know, hey, I'm a braids girl. Braids girl. And speaking of braids, I gotta talk about the girl in the paying $350 for box braids, such as what I have in my hair right here. Which I did myself. But let's get back to Usher. Let's see. Hey, Terry. So I think that he did a good show. It was a 15-minute show. Now, people were trashing him on the internet. Folks were talking about calling him, let's see, saying that he had maybe an STD or something. But y'all, it was never proven. It was never proven. And according to the court papers, the payoff was because whatever his health status is, which is really none of our effing business. Let's be clear about that. Whatever his health status is, he didn't want that out here in the public. You know, and these individuals who were, none of them had proof that they had actually been with him. So it was a bunch of BS. It's all alleged. And let's be real. What artists do you have that are R&B artists out of the Today bunch that are worthy of a Super Bowl appearance at this point in their career? Let's think about it. Only the old folk, only the older folks, you know. Usher has reached uncle status. Yeah, you know. So, oh, by the way, tonight I'm drinking I think it's a rosé, and then I dunk some strawberries in it. And it's in a shot glass. Because, you know, that's what we were drinking out of for the Super Bowl. So, Usher put on a good performance. I liked it that he had Little John. I liked that he had Alicia Keys. I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad she's rocking the braids again. She's looking good. You know, I know people had tried to cancel Alicia Keys and everything, but unlike Puff Daddy, who has all these allegations against him, Clive Davis can still make sure that she's okay, and she's his, you know, protege, so to speak. You know, his golden child. You know, the one he brought in to show Whitney Houston that he didn't need her back in the day. I know y'all didn't know that, but anywho. But it was a good show, and let me tell you my favorite moment of it. My favorite moment of it was when he was out there skating, y'all. Cause y'all know I'm an OG skater, and so is Usher. And he was skating and dancing, and we love to skate dance. When you can skate, you can dance and do it on the skates. And I loved that part of the show. I loved that part. That was so cool. But it's like, here's the thing. You got a man who is in his 40s who can still dance the way he danced when he was in his 20s. Pulls off his shirt, still has the flat abs, still in shape, where a whole lot of other men who are not entertainers and who are entertainers have Dunlap disease at this point in their life. He's out there entertained. It don't matter what's going on with you know, him sexually, as far as anything that he may or may not have. Because here's the thing. He's not trying to be with none of you. So why do you care? Isn't he married? Does, you know, and hasn't, you know, his current wife had kids? So, you know, from what I can see, the only thing that came out of being around Diddy with Usher is that he's always had a preference for older women. Speaking of older women, he got out there and did Confessions, which we all know
came out of him cheating and the breakup with Chili, you know, and now who is she with? One of the Lawrence brothers. I think she's with Joey Lawrence. Yeah, I think that's who she's with. Hmm. But I I think overall it was a good show. But it's interesting that he got a shorter amount of time than other artists have been given. Because I thought that they're supposed to have 30 minutes, but maybe they don't get to do the whole half. I don't know. But it was a good show. And did you guys see the Beyonce Verizon commercial where she dropped the tea that she has an album coming, new music? And then right after the Super Bowl ended, she dropped a country song called 16. What is it called? Let me tell you. Because she dropped it on YouTube and it's already got over 42,000 likes and how many views? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. It's called 14. It's called 16 Carriages. It had. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Because I got to go look without clicking on the video. Let's see. It has okay. So far, because it's only been out for an hour on Beyonce's YouTube channel, it has 44,000 views. Wait till tomorrow morning, and it's number 3 trending on YouTube after an hour. So now Beyonce is going to do country music, y'all. So now we'll have K Michelle. We already have Mickey Guyton over there. You got those girls that were on AGT, the trio, Chapel Hart. hmm So looks like we're gonna have Beyonce. I guess And here's my thing. I guess Beyonce's figuring y'all not gonna give me a album of the year, so I'm gonna go do what I want to do. I'm gonna go do country. She's from Texas. Makes perfect sense to me. Just like it made perfect sense for K Michelle to go over the country. You know why? Do y'all know when K Michelle went to college? She went to college on a yodeling scholarship. Yodeling. How country is that? Okay. And see, I think there's this image that black people don't like country. When Let me tell y'all a secret. Come in close, come in close, come in close. Black people invented country music. Just like we invented jazz music and rock and roll and the blues. We invented all of that. So why would we not like country? And why would some of us not want to do country music? Are y'all afraid that we might be better? I mean, this isn't her first go round with country. Remember the song she did with the Chicks, formerly known as the Dixie Chicks? Remember that song? I love that song. What's the song? Beyonce did. Beyonce and the Chicks. The Chicks. Yeah, they changed their name. Daddy Lessons. That's the name of it. So she did that song. That song was performed on the CMAs. So, I guess she feels that, she needs to spread her wings and do some other stuff. Oh, and shouts out to Kanye on Vultures. They came in at number 1. And he has his new wife on the album art. I listened to a couple of the songs. They're a nice bop. Nice bop. Let's get back to the music. That's what he needs to do. Get back to the music. Don't tell these people what you're thinking. Just don't do that. Just don't. So, overall, I think the Super Bowl was a good game. I know that it's been over 30 years since San Francisco has actually won a Super Bowl, and they took some pretty hard hits with some players getting injured during the game. And I think if some of those players had not been injured, it might have been a different story. But they fought valiantly, so they have nothing to be ashamed of. It was a good game. Went into overtime. So, and it was not a high scoring game. And I think people thought it was going to be a high scoring game, and it was not. Wasn't. So now let's get on to some other stuff. Before I get into Monique, I want to talk about this girl that paid $350 for medium box braids. What the F? Hold on, let me just see something. I forgot to put that I was live. I be live and I don't be saying nothing. Hold on, y'all. But thank you for those who came through and smashed that like button. I appreciate y'all for that. It's always appreciated. Because a like is free. A like is free. Okay, so it's done. All right, so this young lady, and it's on social media. Now, I didn't find the exact video, but I found a bunch of the response videos. So apparently, this lady went to get some braids done, and they charged her $350, and they didn't even finish the braids. Like, mine are not medium braids, okay? So, and as you can see, we sealed them. I did all of the stuff you're supposed to do when you braid the hair, But these braiders are out of their effing minds, charging $350 freaking dollars for braids. Y'all would do better to learn how to braid yourself. Now, me myself, braiding people's hair was one of my hustles in college. Okay, I would occasionally braid my own hair back then, but most of the time I would get someone else to do mine because that was kind of like a a pamper thing. But after the person, after college, yeah, then I didn't wear my hair in braids for a while because corporate America, and this was pre-Crowned Act, okay. But nowadays we wear it in braids all the time, pretty much. But um, there was back then you could get your hair braided for maybe $100, and that would include them actually washing your hair and blowing it dry. But I always would go with my hair already washed and pretty much damp dry. Then they could just finish blowing it dry. But and I would bring the hair. But these ladies are doing the most. They don't want to wash your hair. You must have your hair already washed and blown dry. And then they want to charge you $350 freaking dollars for not this, for something that's not done right. See, this is why I do my own hair. This is why I do my own hair. Because we're not doing that. I understand that it takes time. But y'all do know that, people can go to, to the African braiders, and they don't charge no $350 for that. And they'll have more than one person working on your hair and get you out in like about 4 hours. And it's gonna cost you under $300. So this is a ripoff. And I'm sure that this is probably American braiders, us Black American braiders trying. It's like, but look, I'm sorry. Braiding your hair, yes, it takes time. And you are standing on your feet braiding somebody else's hair. But, and however, $350, and then you want a tip, Here's a tip. Don't charge $350 for medium box braids. That's a tip, okay? Don't do that. For real. But on and, over to Monique, who had control of the internet until Beyonce did what she did today. Beyonce, Beyonce took the internet back by dropping the fact that she got new music coming and then dropping new music. Immediately dropping some music. She just took back over, I believe. But we shall see. But let's get into Monique. So, Monique opened last night for Cat Williams on the Dark Matters, or she had her first show with him because I don't know what order they're in, because Tori Hart is also on the show. But she came on stage and in Monique Baltimore girl fashion apologized to Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey without apologizing to him, by saying she was apologizing for telling them to kiss her, you know what, and yeah, nothing that I could play here. Okay, nothing that I could play here. But she was a smash hit. Okay, and was funny as hell. It's what everything is saying. So I'm confused. D.L. Hughley said she's not funny, but even if she's not funny, sir, she's funnier than you. And you will not get past the fact that you did not at first believe your own child over a friend. That's it. That's all on that. But earlier, well, last week now, because today's Sunday, last Wednesday, Club Shay Shay dropped the interview with Monique. And since then, Monique has been trending. And she has dropped further information. Apparently, something has been leaked in regards to verifying what she was told in regards to Oprah by Oprah's late stylist. She had that tape. We've heard the Tyler Perry tape, muffled though it may have been. You could still kind of make out that he said what she said he said. So I don't know. It just seems that, Cat Williams started the fire, and Monique just has now poured some gasoline on this whole MF. Okay? So, doing the interview, she talks, Shannon talks to her about different people, and she's very, very honest. I mean, it's mainly the Tyler and Oprah show, though. Although D.L. Hughley got all in his fifis, like the hit dog hollering that he is. So it just was. It was like, dude, you should have said nothing. Just say nothing. And Cat ain't gonna protect you from Monique, sir, and you don't need to be protected. You don't need to protect. This light just bothers me sometimes. Y'all, hold on, let me see if I can change the. Let's try to change it. I'm just gonna turn it off. That's fine. I'm just gonna turn it off. I can't do it. Not tonight. Okay, just move it out the way. Alright. There we go. Put it out the way. So, Monique she's telling her truth. And none of her stories have changed. And now she's coming back with evidence. She supplied Shannon with the audio of Tyler before she even went on the show with him. And I know some people are like, well, Shannon shouldn't listen to what you gonna do? Look, let me tell y'all something. if you were already following Club Shay Shay like I was prior to Cat Williams and Monique coming on here and everything, dude is manifesting what he said he wanted. He said that he wanted to break some barriers in 2024. He's doing exactly what he said he wanted to do. He wants his place to be the true place. By him having Monique on there, he has set himself up so that he could potentially get Tyler Perry or Oprah Winfrey to come on there. And I don't see why he wouldn't, because didn't Tyler go on one of the girls on Sisters show? Crystal Haslett. Yeah, he was on her show. That's where he made that crazy comment, the one about a man who could only pay the effing light bill. Now, I don't know how you. Anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. We're not even gonna go there. We're not gonna go there because that's not why we're here. That's not part of the conversation right now. But she spoke her truth. She talked about what was going on and what she has gone through and what she feels. And Shannon Sharp gave her the platform. And from what I can see, Monique has receipts for everything. Monique has receipts, y'all. So, yeah. She's got receipts. So when you're dealing with someone who has a receipt, what you gonna do? Are you gonna disbelieve the receipts because of who's presenting them? I'm just wondering. And I know what's going on right now. It does look like it's basically black entertainers going at each other. But I believe we really have to look at the bigger picture, because Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey are not your normal. Let me move myself around here. I gotta move this out of here. Are not your normal entertainers. Tyler is like a big time producer, and so is Oprah Winfrey. They're not like, they're heavy hitters. And it's evident that something happened in regards to Monique, because we didn't see her in a whole lot of stuff. And she won an effing Oscar. And it's obvious that it was because she did not play the game in regards to that Oscar. To me and a whole lot of other people. So, was I surprised by anything that Monique said in that conversation? Nope. Do I think that it's true? I think that a lot of it's true. Some of it may be her perspective, but some of it may be just absolutely purely 100% a fact. I think that the fact that certain things happened in regards to her career. I think that is not just her perspective. That's a fact. People were keeping her from opportunities. They were. And then other people who may have benefited from her being kept from those opportunities. I mean, like Taraji P. Henson are now seeing the same things happen to themselves that happened to her. Because allegedly, now Taraji's being blacklisted because she told the truth about the conditions on set for The Color Purple, the musical. And I have to say that so we do not confuse it with the classic film, The Color Purple. They're not the same. I like the musical, but they're not the same. Okay? And I also don't like the way that it appears that for whatever reason, Oprah has an issue with Whoopi, who actually won an Oscar. Like she has an issue with Monique, who's won an Oscar. Let me just say something. It doesn't matter what role Oprah puts herself into. She's never going to win an Oscar. And I believe me, she stretched herself. I think the one role that she really, really and truly stretched herself. No, I'll give her two. The first would be when she played Sophia in The Color Purple, and the role she played in that series that she put together, the Brewster Place. But that's it. That's it. The movie Beloved was strange. It was weird. I didn't really understand it, and I've watched it several times, and I still don't effing understand. So I don't know what she was trying to do artistically with that movie. That was based on a book, I believe. But I think she's mad because she had some deal that was tied to The Color Purple, allegedly. And the success of whatever she had going was dependent on the success of The Color Purple, and it's not looking too successful right now. I don't. Taraji's comments could be part of it, but I just think that off Broadway, The Color Purple doesn't necessarily work as a musical. It's a good idea, but I don't know. I'm just saying. But we'll see, because the Oscars are next month. So we'll see, because several of the actresses, what's her name? Danielle Brooks is nominated. So we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. And I think that's most of what I had to talk about. I wasn't going to be in here that long. I just wanted to get on here, host Super Bowl. Let me talk about a little bit about stuff that's coming up during this Black History Month. I've posted several things this past week look for some more stuff this upcoming week. I'm going to be doing several Black History Month spotlights this month on several other people who are, you know, people you may or may not know. And I also going to be putting out, I have a daily thought that'll be coming out probably the next day or so. And it's going to, and it is on because it's pretty much almost done. I just got to finish the voiceover stuff. It's going to be on ageism in the workplace. And ageism, I don't know, did I freeze on you guys' side? Did I freeze on you guys' side? Looks like I froze. Hey, Nene. Yeah, it looks like I froze. Okay, let me see. Let me see if it lets me turn the camera off. Let me see if it'll let me turn the camera off for y'all. Okay. All right, so StreamYard is tripping. At least I wasn't looking crazy. It just has me with my eyes closed. So yeah, it is what it is. Glad we're towards the end. So yeah, so I'm going to be doing a daily thoughts on ageism, and it's going to be ageism strictly for baby boomer twos, as they call, and that will be people who are born between the years of 1955 and 1965. So those are the people who are now in their late 50s to I guess their late 60s, and many of those individuals are still working because many of them are below the retirement age, because the retirement age is still 65. And for some of us it's 67 if you want to receive your full 100% Social Security. But I'm gonna be doing a daily thoughts in regards to ageism, and just in the workplace, because it's a real thing. It shouldn't be, but it is a real thing. So I'm gonna be doing a daily thoughts in regards to that. I'm trying to decide which one of my workout routines I am going to do some filming of for you guys. So we shall see which one that's going to be. Let's see. Now, since I'm live tonight, I may come live tomorrow because I am finally back in rehearsals for a new film, you guys. It's going to actually be a film, and it's going to be on stage. So we're going to be doing both. And it's called, well, currently the working title is Lies That Men Tell. And I am going to be playing a character with a speech impediment. She's a stutterer, and she also has a little bit of a little Tourette's going on. So working on how we're gonna make that whole thing go together. And so I've been kind of studying people who actually have Tourette's syndrome, just to kind of see how I can, I guess, do some method acting on the Tourette's. Now, on the stuttering, I've shared with you guys before that I was a stutterer, probably still am sometimes, but for the most part, I am not anymore. And that I had speech therapy as a child for stuttering. You know, it was a speech impediment, and I had a lisp as well. So both of which are gone. Don't have either one. You know, the stuttering I can probably figure out, how to do that because how I keep myself from stuttering now is that, I think, and I also will talk slower. I talk slower. But sometimes I talk fast and, I trip over my words. But I can, I just have to figure out what words I need to stutter and to get it together. And thankfully, I think I'm going to have an actor who's also going to be having a speech impediment, so we're going to be able to kind of feed off of each other because the way that we're going to be doing it is we want to be sensitive, to those in the world who have things like Tourette's, you know, um, but this is a comedy. It's a dramedy. Is that what they call them? Dramedy. It's a dramedy, which means that it's a comedy with drama in it. So there's some dramatic things in it, but the stuff that my particular character does is very comedic. She's also a germaphobe. So I'm excited about developing this character. Y'all know the last film that I was in, I played a drug addict, doing something I've never done, being a kind of person that I would never be, but it was a good acting experience. And I believe that this is also going to be a good acting experience. So, you know, normally I like to have like a day or so between me coming live, but I'm probably going to come live tomorrow, you know, and I won't be coming, yeah, and I'll probably come live on Wednesday. I'm trying to get back to consistent coming Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I'm also really trying to make sure that I'm getting content out to you guys. Look at my shorts. My shorts are kind of mostly going to be like a bunch of celebrity stuff, trending topics kind of things, you know, but mainly black folk trending topics because that's what I am. So just working on that, working on doing some upgrades, you know, working on my shop so that I can have some merchandise for you guys. So I'm trying to get some things together and working on doing some things that are going to be strictly membership only content. So thank you to those who are members on my channel. I truly, 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 truly appreciate you guys. I am going to be working on some membership only content, some videos, messages, things just for you guys. And then once we built the membership up, then I'll start doing some members only live. So that's where we're trying to go. That's where we are trying to go. So we are moving forward, but I see that this thing is tripping. This thing is tripping today. Let me see. I don't even know. Let me see. It's tripping. Okay. So since this thing is tripping, I'm not sure if it'll even let me come back on camera. I'm not sure how it's going to let me get out. So I'm going to just end tonight's live. I will probably be back on tomorrow. But until then, I was going to talk about some of the stuff that's going on here on YouTube. But it's still kind of messy with this stuff around some pictures that those of us in the black sector, some of us in the black sector were aware were around for quite some time, and nobody in the black sector was putting that ish out because, like, why? But now that it's out there, it's a whodunit kind of thing, and honestly, we don't know who gave the pictures to who. We don't know because everybody's pointing a finger at somebody else. Okay, but the bottom line is that the pictures were put out onto YouTube by Tracy, and Tracy got her channel snatched because she did that, because she violated YouTube guidelines. Now she says that her channel was hacked. Okay, girl. Okay. I don't know how that happened, but okay. And I know that this is a serious matter at this point. And allegedly, some legal charges are being filed against folks. I guess whoever's involved. So nobody's going to take credit for it because it's just dumb to take credit for it. So, but anywho, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here because when StreamYard acts up, I don't like it. I will stay in my namaste. So I am going to get off of here. I will see y'all in these YouTube streets. Until I see you guys again, I offer you peace and blessings from the west side. I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully it'll let me do this. I'm out, you guys. Peace.
Well, guys, that's it for tonight's Not So Random Chat. But I'll see you guys the next time. Until then, peace and blessings from the west side. I'm out. Peace.
Yep, it's not letting me end the stream, I swear. I don't know, y'all. Let me see something. I don't have another. Okay, let me see if it lets me do this. I'm gonna kick myself out of the studio and see if that works.
am back. I don't know if y'all can hear me.